We wanted to find out if racism is still in effect today. We decided to go around our university asking various people if racism has or is still affecting them.
Sasha. She's Native American and she's going to be answering a few questions for us today.
Hi, I'm here with a student from Spring Arbor University.
Hi, my name is Eli Vandervelde. I'm from Fowlerville, Michigan.
Hi, I'm here with Brock Armstrong. He's agreed to kind of do this interview with us today. He's Caucasian, full Caucasian?
Full Caucasian, yes.
Full Caucasian.
Yep, my name is Hudson. My dad's name is Rahele Khojamadi Masminajad. My mom's name in Arabic culture is actually irrelevant, so I never knew her really.
I'm Michael Darling, and I am a sophomore here at Spring Arbor University.
Oh, just kidding. We don't really do that.
Hi, Sasha. Could you give us a specific example of an instant in which you may have been discriminated against because of your race?
I remember when I was younger, my parents put me into public school because they wanted, I was born in America, so they wanted to raise me in American culture, and in public school they like to do activities like make dream catchers and things like that, and we were specifically doing that one time, and all the other kids just assumed that I knew how to make dream catchers just because I'm Native American. But I didn't really know how to make them, and so it kind of made me feel uncomfortable, and they were all just kind of expecting me to know, but that's one thing I remember specifically, I guess.
I remember we were playing basketball one time, and one of the kids, his name was Josh, he said that he wasn't going to pick me for his team because I was a beaner, and he called me a beaner, and he told all of his other friends not to pick me and to make sure that I stayed on the sidelines because I'm Mexican, so
Okay.
that really...
I had to travel around a lot. I was on a lot of AAU teams
Okay.
with a lot of African Americans on my teams.
Okay.
And the general stereotype is among white people, especially in the game of basketball,
Okay.
that we suck,
Right.
that we're terrible. It's not true. And I had to constantly endure that, and it was very hard for me at a young age.
September 14th, 2001, I think we all know. Coming back from school after the tragic attacks on September 11th, my cousin and I were in 4th grade. Just early morning, school bell rings, everybody lines up, hand on their heart, there's a Pledge of Allegiance. We get no more than 3 words in, Pledge Allegiance to the United States of America. I noticed all the eyes are turned on me. Teacher asked my cousin if he meant it when he said that. And I was just, 4th grade me, I was beside myself. I know we have darker complexion and whatnot, we're of Arabic descent. But I just...
Okay. basic training over this past summer. I remember our company had to go in to see a medical unit to get shots, like injections, to make sure we were okay. I went up, and there was a staff sergeant there, and he looked at my name tag that said Jalali on it, and I'm white. I look white. I look Caucasian from the outside, but my father's from Iran, so that's my last name. Anyway, he saw the name and he looked at me in the eyes. He said, "Can I trust you?" He's like, "I don't know. Can I trust you?" Now, I didn't know what he was talking about at all. And then it dawned on me. I was like, "Oh, my last name, Jalali." And I was used to taking those kind of jokes just for my friends, but for a sergeant to do it, it was really inappropriate. And I didn't think about it until after the fact. Like, I kind of played it off. I kind of just joked around. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry." But I realized after the fact how inappropriate that was for like a superior, for a non-commissioned officer to do that to a subordinate. And it actually really hurt. I don't usually vocalize like pain like that, but I was actually really upset with that.
So as you can see, racism has affected everyone we've interviewed. They all have had some sort of racial scarring on themselves, no matter their color or their background. So after these scars have happened, how are they able to cope with them? And what do they do to deal with these racial discriminations?
Just let people think what they want to think, even if it's not true, because we can't really control others. So we just live our own lives and don't force our choice.
I don't know, like, I guess when they called me Beaner, like, it didn't really offend me, and now I think, like, I like to look back into my cultural heritage, and I have a lot of pride in it because I'm Aztec, and I don't know, there's just, that experience made me look into my cultural heritage, and I guess, yeah, at the time I was hurt by it, but I've learned to forgive people, and there's always going to be racism in a lot of different forms, but personally you just gotta know how to deal with it and forgive people. That's
Early on, I would come back with my own little quick, snarky, jokes back at them, which was cool because we were friends. There was no bad blood in between us.
Right.
In between, the comments, and
Right.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more just witty banter than anything. But
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream.
Racial discrimination happens to all different kinds of people, whether for the color of your skin, your background, your hometown, or your heritage, and it can happen in many different ways. We can see from the interviews that racial discrimination, like even just the slightest bit of racial judgment, can leave painful scars, and these scars can stick with you for a lifetime. So since these things have already happened and they've already had an impact on our lives, what can we as Americans do to help stop or to help heal these scars? How can we move past racial discrimination? We're going to show you a few ways on how you can help heal these wounds.
I think it's important for us to educate ourselves on the differences in the cultures and to celebrate it just within the communities and your friendships, and not to look negatively on the differences that are in between each other, but to draw them out and support them and show that those differences make you unique and make you a valuable person.
I think it's important to just listen to other people's perspectives and their culture and just experience what they go through as what you go through. A lot of people do stereotype from different cultures, and they're kind of ignorant to what their cultures are actually feeling And yeah, I think it's just important just to listen and just experience what they feel.
Now you have seen several first-hand accounts of the effects of racism and the scars that it might leave. I'm sure you can think of many more scars in people that you know that have been affected by racism. Now, awareness is the first step, and what follows awareness has to be action, so we can end racism one step at a time.